My name is Taylor Hyatt. I'm 22 and I'm in the middle of my second summer interning at Campaign Life Coalition. In the fall, I'll be going into my 4th year of a linguistics degree at Carleton University. 9 years ago, most of North America was captivated by the drama surrounding Terry Schindler-Schiavo. Do you remember Terry? She was severely disabled as a result of a brain injury she acquired in 1990. Many people believed she was dying, in a coma, or on life support. However, the only external assistance she needed was a feeding tube, since she could no longer consume food and water by mouth. While her parents wanted to take care of her, Terry's husband believed she would not have wanted to live in such an incapacitated condition and fought to have her feeding tube removed. I remember being home from school for March break and watching coverage of the story on CNN. They showed video footage of Terry smiling at her family. She didn't look comatose to me. I was shocked that anyone would even think of trying to starve a disabled woman to death. For the next 2 weeks, I was glued to the TV. I would watch the news after school every day and stay up at night to follow the legal proceedings. I began to notice something different about Terry's family. They weren't just fighting for her life. They believed she had a value that could not be taken from her, and that God had a plan for her despite her limitations. When most people believed dignity was synonymous with death, Terry's family saw a reason to hope, and it made quite the impression on me. On March 31st, 2005, after nearly 2 weeks without food or water, Terry Schiavo died of starvation and severe dehydration. I came home from school that day, turned on CNN, and was stunned. Terry was gone, and there were no words for how devastated I was. I made a promise that day that I would do everything in my power to prevent the needless death of innocent people like Terry. I felt a tremendous responsibility to promote respect for human life. You could even say it was a calling. Terry's story hit home especially for me because I was born with cerebral palsy. This basically means that the part of my brain that controls my legs is damaged, so that I need assistance to walk. Seeing the way Terry's family approached her condition changed the way I viewed my own disability. It made me realize my own worth as a human being. Did I really have the same dignity as anyone else? Of course, but I only knew that on a superficial level before watching Terry's family defend hers in public. Today, Terry's mom and siblings work to ensure that food and water are considered ordinary care for everyone, and spread the message that a person's value is not dependent on their abilities. As for me, I became convicted in the pro-life cause. However, I could only become active in the movement when I moved away from home for university. My family does not share my strong convictions, and I've actually had to support myself through school for 2 years because of it. But it's been totally worth it. I've gotten the chance to change people's minds about the issue through various forms of activism, witness to mothers in need who are contemplating abortion, and this past May, I got the chance to speak to hundreds of high school students at the annual March for Life Candlelight Vigil about overcoming fear to do pro-life activism. Just this week, I was able to meet the family that inspired me to put my beliefs into action. Through my internship at Campaign Life Coalition, I was able to set up a Skype chat with Mary and Bobby Schindler, Terry's mom and brother. I was able to come face to face with the very people who changed my life through their witness to the value of every human person. Little did they know the impact their story would have around the world. It was an honor to share my personal testimony with them. Abortion, euthanasia, there are countless offenses against human life taking place this very minute. What will you need to see before you stand up and do something? Who will inspire you to dream of a better world and act to make it reality? As Terry Schiavo wrote before her injury, where there's life, there's hope. Think of the lives you could be saving, the people you could be giving hope to, and the impact your witness could have on the world. What are you waiting for?